parade? Can we have the day off? Can't do any of that, but I hope with the partnership with the Simone family, I hope this works out for you. You're out of class for a little bit, okay? All right, so my name is Kyle Giese. I'm the proud principal here at Platte County High School, and I want to welcome everyone to the Pirate Fieldhouse at the Platte County High School. On behalf of the entire metropolitan area, it's my distinct honor to welcome you to this year's Thomas A. Simone Awards, the most prestigious event celebrating excellence in high school football across the Kansas City region. Pirate Nation, please help me in welcoming our guests today with a round of applause. All right, before we begin this morning's recognitions, I want to take a moment to express our deepest gratitude to those who make events like this possible through their support and flexibility. So thank you to our Board of Education, our district administrators, our building administrators, and elected officials for their support and attendance today. A huge thank you goes out specifically to our Activities Director, Gabe Middleton, to our Executive Director of Operations, Dr. Devin Dahl, to Assistant Principal, Dr. Mandy Tolan, and our Technology Director, David Dixon, for their attention to the logistical needs to make this event possible. To all our custodians, administrative assistants, security team, and staff, your willingness to be flexible with planning and preparation ensures that this venue is perfect today. It is a privilege to be able to host the Simone family today and the top high school football athletes and their families. The young men we recognize today are more than just talented athletes. They are students who have demonstrated discipline, teamwork, resilience, and unwavering commitment to both their performance on the field and their success in the classroom. To all the nominees, congratulations. You are all incredible examples of dedication, and your hard work has brought pride to your entire school communities. Today, we not only celebrate individual outstanding achievements, but also the collective spirit and sportsmanship that define our local high school athletics. Now, you want to get rid of me and have somebody else come up here. So, to guide us through this morning of celebration, we have a very special host. He is a familiar and respected voice in Kansas City sports, and we are delighted to have him lead the program. Please join me in offering a very warm welcome to our MC for this year's Thomas A. Simone Awards, the one and only Dave Stewart.
Thank you, Dr. Giese. Good morning, Platte County. Do we have any state football champs in the building? I was also actually talking about class 6 and 4, Lee Summit and Kearney. Are they here today? Yes. What about back-to-back state champs? Missouri class 5, the Pirates. All right, that's more like it. I barely recognized the school from the last time that I was here with all of the construction. Thank you to Rocco for sharing his NIL money to make all of this happen. It's going to be the Rocco Marriott wing, right? His dad is saying yes. This is the 43rd annual Thomas A. Simone celebration, where we recognize the very best in high school football from all over the metro. This is the 32nd that I have done as MC. Jason Thorin was my first in 1993 in Lawrence High School. He's the coach there now. He'll come up a little bit later. 9 total categories, including a new one: High School Coach of the Year, the Docking Media Award, and Nathan Stiles' Most Inspirational. So why are we here at Platte County and you're missing anchor time between 3rd and 4th hour? And I see some of the girls saying, take as long as you need. There's no rush to get back to school. One main reason: the Pirates had an incredible leader in the huddle. 4.0 student, doesn't text in class, doesn't clean his room, changes hair color often. Last year, all of the guys had platinum hair, right? Yeah, Rocco doesn't have that this year. He leaves January 6th already to go to college. And if you saw the state title game or read about it, you know that he had that injury at the beginning of the game. He sprained every knee ligament you can sprain. ACL, MCL, PCL, and he toughed it out the entire game to get a win in overtime. It was one of the craziest things I've ever seen. be center stage a little bit later. It's Rocco's world. We're just living in it for the day. Be patient. I know it's hard for teenagers. This morning we will start with something brand new, the Andre Maloney Defensive Back Award. 12 years ago, Andre was a star at Shawnee Mission West who was headed to play at the University of Kansas. But his senior year at age 17, Andre died after scoring a touchdown in a game, then suffering a stroke. Beyond athletic ability, Andre, he just had that it factor. There was just something about him. Always happy, great friend, teammate, unforgettable, warm, smiley face. He truly lived his credo, MIB, make it big, and EB, everyday blessings. To help with our presentation, Andre's family is here. If they would please come forward. His mother, Rosalita Montoya Cardenas, his sister, Elisa, and his grandmother, Maria Lou Cardenas. Ladies, if you would please come forward. They're accompanied by Andre's head football coach at the time at Shawnee Mission West, Tim Callahan. We also have two members of the committee who did a lot to make this happen. We appreciate them being here to make this special day happen as well. Ryan Wallace, Wayne Orr, thank you both for really pushing for the Maloney to be part of our ceremony. This year, with all of the awards, the finalists will come forward to see what I see, which is a pretty incredible sight. 2,000 people plus on the edge of their seat. Now, we're going to need some help on instructing you how to clap. When you have so many individuals coming up, you know, some give a little clap, some give a big clap. So we're going to bring up Rocco's mom, Michelle. And she was at the ceremony last year. Come on up, don't be shy, counselor. Yeah, right, here's good. I said, you remember last year how we did this, right? She's like, stomp, stomp, clap. She goes, well, do I have to use the same foot? I'm like, I don't know. She goes, well, I wouldn't. I'm like, okay, so let's practice. All right, announce a name, and then you go stomp, stomp, clap. What would that look like? Okay, all right, let's practice one time, everybody. You got it? She alternated feet. Nobody's ever done that. Platte County Booster of the Year. He was a defensive MVP in the Insight.com Bowl for the Missouri Tigers, drafted by the New England Patriots. Booster of the Year, Rocco Marriott. Stomp, stomp, clap. Mom was late. The kids got it. All right, have a seat. Thank you very much. Okay? If we need help later, we'll bring her back up. All right. It's funny, sometimes we think, well, of course, Bubba was going to be a great athlete because, you know, Bubba Sr. was so talented. What I've learned out of all the years is it's the Simone moms that are incredible, that, you know, they feed us, they clothe us, they teach us how to be good humans. Great athletes is just a bonus. So if all the moms would stand up today so we can just show our appreciation for the moms in the building today. Maybe you were the one that took the kids to practice and carpool and all that. All the moms, please stand up and be acknowledged for what you did. Okay, now the four finalists for the Andre Maloney Defensive Back Award in alphabetical order. Stomp, stomp, clap is in order. Alternate feet if you like. A cornerback from Park Hill, Dante Dixon. All of the finalists, please come out in front so everybody can get a good look at you. A cornerback from Blue Springs, Devin Staley. Another corner from Liberty North, Trey Shundon Neal. He goes by Top T Neal on social media. And a safety from Blue Springs South, Cy Wilmus. Nice job on the stomping. And the winner of the first annual Andre Maloney Defensive Back of the Year Award Dante Dixon from Park Hill, head coach Andy Sims. Dante had an amazing career for the Trojans, 17 career interceptions, 3 defensive touchdowns. Dixon, a 2-time first-team All-Stater, and the Unicorn, a 3-sport athlete. 91 catches, over 1,000 yards, 13 total TDs, 12 receiving. One of his interceptions, a pick 6. Dante in the coveted interview area with Channel 41 Sports Director Mick Schaefer.
It is coveted, is it not? Congratulations, Dante. How cool is it to be the first winner of this award? You made history today.
I was like, it's definitely special, and I'm thankful. I'm very thankful.
What are you wearing today? That's a nice outfit. Really appreciate that.
Got a little vest, white, some pants, brown slicks, all that.
That's good. It's always good to wear pants. We appreciate it. Hey, you're cheating the system here. You're an offensive guy, too. What do you like better, offense or defense?
I can't pick.
You can't pick?
Can't pick.
Do you want to be the next Travis Hunter? Is that the deal?
We can say that.
We can say that. That's not a bad goal to have. Basketball season's starting up, right?
Yes, sir.
Have you played yet?
Yes, sir.
Okay. What do you like better, basketball or
football?
Football,
Without a
okay.
doubt.
And of all the sports, you're liking football?
Yes, sir.
Okay, what's the plan for you then in football moving forward?
Go to college, start, and just keep having fun.
Keep having fun, be the next Travis Hunter. Anyone you'd like to thank for winning this award?
My family, my coach, and just everyone that supported me all the way.
Awesome. Congratulations. The first ever winner of the Andre Maloney Award.
Thank you.
Dante Dixon, Park Hill. Come on, man. Well done. It's a big trophy you got there.
In 1981, Frank Fontana celebrated one of those moments you never forget. He captained a St. Pius football team that won a state championship. 18 years later, in his memory, the Fontana Award was established, given to the player who represents excellence in the small school classes. Once upon a time, Platte County was one of the small schools in that category. Not anymore. If the Fontana family members would please come up forward, welcome them. We appreciate them being here every year to represent their good name. With our alumni award winners, including a former Pirate star, Zach Sherman is here. Son of Chip, longtime head coach of Platte County, and Benny Palmer, another Fontana winner, as part of our celebration here today. We normally have 4 Fontana finalists, but because of a tie in the voting, there will be 5. And again, alphabetical order, guys, when you hear your name, come on up front. Stomp, stomp, clap. Don't make me bring Rocco's mom with her crazy feet back up here. A running back, defensive back from Piper, Roman Byers Jr. A quarterback from Richmond, Jacob Lieberknecht. Odessa quarterback, Michael Scott. Warrensburg running back, A.J. Smith. And the quarterback at Kearney, Carter Temple. And the winner of the Fontana Award to the most outstanding small school player, classes 1 through 4. Kearney quarterback Carter Temple, head coach Logan Minnick. Carter led his team to a Class 4 state championship over the weekend, beating Hannibal 21-14. Carter threw for more than 1,000 yards this year, 23 TDs, only 5 interceptions, 592 rushing with 16 scores by foot, and a state champ in the house. He's already with Mick Schaefer, ready to go.
Well, the first thing I want to talk about, your coach, Coach Minnick, he shaved his beard?
Yes, sir. Yes, he did.
Were you part of that?
I was not, but we said if we won state that a couple of our coaches had to do it. So.
Okay. Is Coach Minnick here?
Yeah, he's
Can we get, where's he at? You stand up?
Stand up.
Logan. Oh, look at that.
Look at that view.
That used to be like Duck Dynasty. Used to be down to the belly button. That was the bet then. Was that the story? You guys bet him? You had to do that?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Well, congratulations. You won and made him do that. Undefeated state champs. Best team in Kearney history?
I think so. Yeah.
You'll deal with that, right? How'd you like playing at 11 a.m. like right up the road here?
We thought it was awesome. It was kind of like a home game, and our home crowd is super awesome. So.
You were a finalist for this award last year. How much was it on your radar to come back and win it this year?
It was really high on my radar. I really wanted it this year, and I couldn't do it without my coaches and all that.
So he's a quarterback, but he's also a wrestler.
Yes, sir.
Wrestling season now. The 6'3". What are we wrestling at this? What's the weight?
215.
215 this year. State championship wrestler. That's in the family blood, right?
No.
No, you just decided to do it.
Yeah, decided to do it.
You decided to do both. How many rings are you going to have now between wrestling and football?
It'll be 4.
It'll be 4.
So
Nice. You're running out of fingers to put them on. Who would you like to thank, Carter, for winning this award?
My coaches, my family, and everybody who supported me, and so.
Awesome. Congratulations, Carter Temple, winner of the Frank Fontana Award 2025. Nice job, man.
In 1983, the Simone ceremony was one-dimensional. We recognized the most outstanding player in the Metro, and that was it. It's grown into many layers, and we're glad that it has. We added the Nation Styles Inspiration Award in 2011 in honor of a young man who died after collapsing on the sidelines during a Spring Hill game. His values and impact were so meaningful and memorable, Nathan walked the walk. He was the kind of a young man who had a Bible that looked like it had been run over by a truck. He read it so much every day. His foundation's given away 60,000 Bibles so far, with 6,500 more on order. The impact that he made, kids that Nathan never knew, has been life-changing, life-altering, life-improving. If the Stiles family would please come forward. Ron, Connie, and Natalie are here this morning. We got 2 of the 3. Left a good one at home. With one of our Styles Inspiration winners who shows up every year and just lights up the room. James McGinnis needed emergency brain surgery after collapsing at a game for Olathe East. He wasn't supposed to survive the surgery or the night, and if he did, the future looked bleak. At one point, James and Nathan were exactly like all of the high school kids in the gym today, until they weren't. James is here with his dad, Pat. James, never bleak, always bling. You'll see the best dressed guy in the room. James, the time is yours to introduce our Styles winner for 2025.
Julius Jones, a senior at Lee Summit High School, embodies the spirit of perseverance and determination. Julius has Down syndrome. He has never allowed this to prevent him from showing up and participating to his fullest capacity. Julius has faced and overcome more medical challenges than most. Yet those who meet him would never know the battles he has faced. What makes him different is his unique abilities of his love, his drive, his resilience, and of course, his relentlessness. Julius's strength and fortitude are deeply inspiring. If you want to change the world, be more like Julius. Julius is a beloved and indispensable member of the Missouri State Champions Lee Summit Tigers high school football team. He approaches every role he's given with dedication, takes responsibility seriously, and never misses a workout or a practice. Beyond football, he is a multi-sport athlete. He thrives in competition. He is heavily involved with Special Olympics and is a proud member of the high school wrestling team. His courage is unmatched. Julius also brings his work ethic and enthusiasm into the community. He is employed by Howdy, a homemade ice cream, a business committed to employing individuals with unique abilities at work, just as in sports. Julius's presence brightens every room he enters. Please welcome number 0, our hero, and the 2025 Nathan Stiles Inspiration Award winner, Julius Jones.
Juju absolutely breathes Lee Summit High School. He's the mayor of the school. Everybody loves him. James talked about it. Wrestling, football, dude never misses a practice. Gets padded up and gets after it. He got in and played a number of snaps this year. You can head him over there to that area. And when Juju would get into a game, all of the players would cry because they knew how much it meant to him and how hard he had worked. Power lifter, Special Olympics, just one cool dude and a state champ. Mick Schaefer's going to be asking for his autograph in a minute. Please welcome our Stiles Inspiration Award winner who is headed to the interview area.
So you're a state champion, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Congratulations. Who won the state title?
Yeah.
That's right. At least, can I hear a Go Tigers?
Yeah. Go Tigers.
There we go. Even in Platte County, they're cheering for you. What was it like for you seeing your team win that state title?
The doctor finished the one the touchdown and win it the championship.
You won a championship?
Yeah.
Yeah, you did.
Carson Feeney scored a touchdown?
Yeah.
Carson Feeney scored a touchdown. Is Preston Hatfield still running? I think so.
Yeah.
Okay, and you're not the third Hatfield twin, right?
Yeah.
Even though you're number 0,
Yeah.
0, 1, and 2. So you got to play in some games?
Yeah.
What position did you play?
Tight end.
Okay.
Tight end block
So did you hit some guys out there at tight end?
Yeah.
Maybe a pancake or two?
Yeah, pancake.
I love it. Last one. Is football your favorite sport?
Yeah, easy. Win. The flights, the touches, the sad, the food, the game.
Yeah, no, I get it. Hey, congratulations. Can I get one more Go Tigers here before we let you go?
Go Tigers.
Go Tigers. There we go. Juju. Nice job, man. Congratulations. Good meeting you.
This year, we wanted to make the All-Simone team even better than it's ever been. So the Simone Committee and Board had an idea to come up with a true all-star team, the best player at every position. It's quarterback through punter and kicker. It's a very prestigious group. The All-Simone team, sponsored by Hot Mix Material, Jennifer Latier, and the Calvert family, will pass out All-Simone team certificates. Then we will mail you the patch. The patches were late. I'm going to mail them to you, but you will get them. They are very cool, suitable for framing or putting it on your letter jacket. Okay, Calverts will help pass out the certificates here today. The quarterback, you know who it is. We're not going to bring him up yet. He's doing his hair. He's in back. All right, so we're going to have somebody fill in for him. His dad, Jeff, who looks like he would be quiet during games. Are you loud? Yeah. Okay. Representing our All-Simone team quarterback, Rocco, Jeff Marriott will come forward and get his certificate. Yeah. Pick a side. Our running back on the All-Simone team, Sire Padilla, Gardner Edgerton. Stomp, stomp, clap. 3 wide receivers, Braden Stevens, Platte County. Alec Jett, St. James Academy. Sam Kriskowski, Olathe West. Tight end, Platte County, Jack Oots. Offensive line, there are 5. Kyler Kuhn, St. Pius X. LaMarcus Barber, Mill Valley. Jonathan Piercy, Liberty High School. Stephen Carroll, St. Thomas Aquinas. Braden Wilmus, Lawrence Free State. And we have a bonus pick, offensive athlete, Preston Hatfield, Lee Summit. I'm going to take a minute about Preston. Class 6 state champ for Lee Summit. He had a record-breaking 457 yards rushing in the title game against Nixa. Big, bad Nixa. Up and down the field, Hatfield and Lee Summit went. His favorite assistant coach, Benny Palmer, 2003 Fontana winner, who is here today. Preston's head coach is Todd Miller, Class 6 state champion. Preston, congratulations. On defense, the defensive line, there are 4. Ronell Johnson, Blue Springs. Isaac Beaver, Kearney, Class 4 state champ. Frank Stevenson, Warrensburg. Kalen Curtis, St. Thomas Aquinas. Linebackers, 3 of them. Kobe Rhymes, North Kansas City. Prince Goldsby, Blue Springs South. Hayes Middleton, Smithville. Defensive backs, 4. Cy Wilmus, Blue Springs South. Dante Dixon, Park Hill. Devin Staley, Blue Springs. Trey Shundon Neal, Liberty North. The defensive athlete to add to this group, Carl Lewandowski, Rockhurst High School. And on special teams getting some love, the kicker, Max Thomas, St. Michael the Archangel. And the punter, Trace Rudd, Blue Valley Northwest. That is one heck of a good-looking group. Your mom's dressed you well today, fellas. How about a hand for our all-Simone team, the best in the Metro, 26 of them. All right, you can sit. Your parents got pictures. Your girlfriends are watching on their phone. They're streaming this thing live. You're good. Some of the best athletes in the Metro have come from places like KCK and Kansas City, Missouri public schools. We are delighted for them to be recognized today with the Interscholastic League and KCAL Awards. That's the Kansas City Atchison League. Nominees from Kansas and Missouri, both leagues are considered. Turns out both our offensive and defensive players come from the same high school in Kansas, so they are carpool buddies today from Washington High School with head coach Cameron Smith. On offense, it's Savion Stone and the Defensive Player of the Year, Xavion Haslett, the Interscholastic League and Kansas City Atchison League Players of the Year. Fellas, head over to Mick Schaefer for your interview. Give them a nice hand for our IL KCAL winners. Washington's all-time leader in yards and touchdowns. Savion topped the state in both categories. Plus the Kansas best 140 quarterback rating. For his career, Savion threw for over 3,700 yards, 3,300 more on the ground, 80 total touchdowns, split right down the middle. Xavion, 31 tackles for loss this year, 49 in his career. 19 sacks, 30 total, 4 passes defense, 2 forced fumbles. Washington, a scoring machine this year, going 7-2, 5-1 in league play. Wildcats scored over 60 in their first 3 games, later had an 80 and a 70-point game. They are settled in to chat with Mick Schaefer.
They scored 152 points in a span of 8 days. In 2 games, 82 points in one. You scored 100. You scored 82 points in one game? I didn't know that's possible? Yeah. How's it possible? You score like every possession?
As much as the defense gets stops, we get back on the field and do what we can do.
The defense was good as well. Xavion, you had 31 tackles for loss. Were you lining up offsides every single play?
No, sir.
All those sacks as well. How fun of a season was this for you?
It was real fun. Real fun. I got to prove myself.
You did, and you're here at the Simone Award. Savion, you and Cameron Fields had a special connection out there, put up video game numbers. What led to that special connection out there?
I think just with him being my cousin, us being
That helps.
Us just being around each other for years, we just was able to build that connection with each other, and it just led over into high school.
Xavion, what was it like facing these guys in practice every day?
It was challenging and fun. We got to give each other a challenge every day.
Yeah, absolutely. We have Savion and Xavion, right? Okay, we're good there. Who would you like to thank for this award, Savion?
First, I want to thank God for putting me in this situation. And then thank my mom, thank my coach, and like I said at a speech at the last game, thank Cameron Fields, my cousin, for putting me in this situation, being able to have that type of guy to be on my back all day.
He caught all your passes, the good ones and the bad ones, right?
Yes, sir.
Xavion, what does this reward mean to you?
It means a lot. It means a lot since I'm only a sophomore, and
I didn't know that.
The fact that I was able to do this as a sophomore and be awarded for it.
Yeah. Not sure he can drive yet, guys, but he's winning award at the Simones. Congratulations, you guys are part of an elite special fraternity now. Well done, Savion and Xavion. Well done, guys. Nice job. Can you drive yet?
No, I'm only 15.
He is. He's only 15, he said. He's only 15.
Yeah.
Pass it for seat, okay?
Wear your seatbelt. Can't trust high school drivers. The Chiefs actually won a Super Bowl before Andy Reid, Travis Kelce, and Patrick Mahomes showed up. It's true. Back in the 1969 season, the Chiefs had no chance against the heavily favored Purple People Eaters from Minnesota, or did they? Maybe the defining visual moment from that game had Otis Taylor high-stepping it down the sideline for the touchdown pass from Leonard Ray Dawson. Grainy, faded color video. Otis was among the finest wide receivers of his time. As we introduce the finalists, when they come up, we'd like them to high-step from their seat to the front of the tables, Otis Taylor style. So get your phones out, Mom. Platte County had a 98-yard touchdown in the championship game. Who scored the longest rushing touchdown in Show Me Bowl history? Who knows? Adam Gisler? He's going to go to Northwest Missouri State, right? Where is Adam? Where? Stand up. All right. All right, there we go. Hey, you're not done. Stand up. I watched that play over and over. Stand up and come down here. I watched that play over and over. I'm like, dude's got some burners. And he looked like Otis Taylor high-stepping it down the sideline. We can't recreate 98 yards, but we can have you run over there and back, high-stepping it like Otis Taylor did in January 1970 in the Super Bowl, because we know you can do it and because your girlfriend wants you to right now. Encourage Adam to high-step it across the field in front and run back just like Otis Taylor. Let's see you run across and then run back. You know what? That was a lot of pressure. All right. We're going to call it good. You can stay up here and help us with the finalists. You can pitch the ball to them, and we'll have them high step across and back. All right, one at a time. Don't get out of order here. We have Otis Taylor Jr. here this morning to come help with our presentation. Delighted to have him here. He's right there next to Curtis. Otis was the reason that I would go to the Chiefs games early, watch Lenny throw him pat and goes 90 minutes before the game when nobody was in the stadium. It's like 89. The only time I ever had a player jersey with a name on it was OT. I got it when I was like 12. I wish I still had it, but I think it disintegrated from wearing it so much. Here are the 4 finalists for the Otis Taylor Award, which goes to the best wide receiver, tight end, all classes. Alphabetical order. We are still playing Mrs. Marriott's game. Stomp, stomp, clap. Sam Kuzkowski, Olathe West. That does not look like a high step, Sam. Braden Stevens, Platte County. Alec Jett, St. James Academy. And Blake Thomas, Rockhurst High School. And the winner of the Otis Taylor Award, which goes to the best wide receiver, tight end, all classes, Platte County Pirate, Braden Stevens, head coach Bill Oots. Braden did okay this year. 64 catches, 1,200 yards, 18 touchdowns. He is in the hot seat with Mick.
Did you throw that pass, Dave? I didn't see.
I did.
Look, people don't know because it happened so long ago. Dave used to play college football at Kansas State University.
Not quarterback.
Stomp, stomp, clap. No, you're a receiver. Back when K-State was winning at least 1 game per season. So he is pretty special. No, Dave can play. Hey, congratulations. So I remember seeing that run by Adam, 98 yards, and I'm like, oh, that guy's going to catch him. And it was you catching up to him, right?
Yeah.
Are you that much faster than the guy that's got the longest touchdown run in history?
Nah, this is my teammate. We run the 4x1, so
He had to break some tackles, too.
Yeah,
He was running
yeah,
farther.
yeah,
You're more on a straight line. Hey, congratulations here. You're crashing Rocco's party. Are you okay with that?
I'm joining it.
You're joining it, absolutely, here. You're afraid of clowns? Is that right?
How do you know that?
Oh, I did my research, bud. All right. I've been at Platte County for a month prepping for this interview, okay? Yeah. You're afraid of clowns?
I mean, they're not my favorite at all.
I don't think they're anybody's favorite, right? Why do you hate clowns?
I don't know, but I have a back plate.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
You have a clown on your back plate of your shoulder pads.
I'm scared of him, so I feel like other people are scared of him too, so I just put it on my back when they see me running.
Yeah, and okay. Hates clowns, wears a clown, but you don't have to see it. It's on your backside.
Yeah, I never have to see it,
You're playing chess, buddy. Everybody else playing checkers. Nice job. You switched from South Dakota State to Minnesota. You just love cold weather. Is that the deal?
Yeah, I mean, I don't necessarily love cold weather. I don't know really anyone that loves cold weather, but the coaches, just everything there, just perfect fit for me.
Some of those big guys over there love cold weather, don't you guys? Some of those linemen? Yeah, you like that. LaMarcus does, likes that cold weather. Have you ever rowed a boat before? Because that's Minnesota, right?
I
That's the
haven't,
deal.
but I'm planning on.
Okay, plan on learning how to row a boat.
Yeah.
Do you have any dirt on Rocco here? This is the time to share it.
All right, what do you mean, dirt?
Well, I mean, like something that might embarrass him. Not too bad. Like PG-13 stuff, not R. Okay?
I'm not going to throw him under the bus.
Okay.
I can't throw him under the bus.
Whisper it in my ear later. I'll let you have it. All right. You want to thank anybody out there for winning this award?
Yeah, I want to thank God, first off. I want to thank my mom. I want to thank all of Platte County. Just thank you guys for allowing me to do what I love. Thank you to my friends, my team, my coaches, Coach Oots, Coach Seifert, Coach Humberg, just everyone that supported me throughout this journey. It's been the best time of my life.
Awesome. Congratulations, Braden Stevens, the Taylor Award winner. Nice job. Well done, man.
That is the bro code at play. I'm not saying anything bad about anybody else. It's funny when somebody says how players from the old days not skilled enough, not big enough to play in the modern era. Hogwash. At 6'4", 230, Bobby Bell had defensive line power and defensive back speed. He even scored a touchdown on a kick return. They thought they could kick it short. 78 couldn't do anything. He went 53 yards for the touchdown for the Chiefs. One of his 9 NFL TDs, 9 Pro Bowls, member of the Pro Football Hall of Fame, best outside linebacker ever. Come up here, young man. Yes, you. He's 85. Go around the front. A couple of years ago, we had him dance at the Sports Commission banquet, Twinkle Toes. It was incredible. The Bell Award goes to the best lineman linebacker in the small school classes. We're going to bring up former winners. It's a fun one today. Brian Keckner is here, a Platte County Pirate. He won the first Bell in 2000. Brian, is Brock Christopher here or no? Brock Christopher? Brock Christopher? No. He won it a couple of times. We were hoping he was going to be here. Also, the 2 brothers from the Simone family, they love wearing a suit and a tie today. It's the one day a year they wear it. Anthony Bear Simone, head coach at Pius, and Charlie Simone, Bell winners, 2001 and 2002. Charlie's a new papa. He's got a 3-month-old at home. Not here today. How's that overnight feeding going for you, Charlie? Ask your wife, of course. Women do all the heavy lifting. All right, now the 4 finalists. Isaac Beaver, Kearney High School. Hayes Middleton, Smithville. From Bishop Miege, Daniel Neenan. And Frank Stevenson from Warrensburg High School. The winner of the Bobby Bell Award to the best lineman linebacker in the small school classes 1 through 4. From Kearney, Isaac Beaver, head coach Logan Minnick. Isaac, All-State in 2024, 44 tackles, 13 tackles for loss, 8 quarterback sacks with 2.5 pressures. Time to chat with Mick Schaefer, all 6'2", 285 of him.
Yeah, you're a big dude.
Thank you.
And there's 2 of you, right?
Yeah, identical twin brother. Yeah.
Identical twin brother, and you guys were on the defensive line together. What was that like playing and winning so much with your twin brother?
I mean,
Oh, you eat the mic here. Sorry.
I mean, it's awesome. Like, not many people have the opportunity to play like right next to like your brother. So yeah.
Yeah,
It's awesome.
and you're going to play in college together, right?
Yeah, we're committed to the University of North Dakota to play D-line. Yeah.
That's awesome. Another guy that you like the cold weather, right? You get up there a little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
Congratulations. How'd you guys celebrate winning another state title?
Oh, I mean, it feels great. I mean,
Because you won 2, right?
well, I wasn't here for the first one.
Oh, okay. So this is your first.
Yeah, this is the first time for me.
As a senior, right?
Yeah,
That's got to be
senior.
cool, right?
Yeah, I mean, 14-0. I mean, not a lot of people get the opportunity to play in a state championship, so it's grateful for the opportunity for that.
Yeah, and then 2 Simone Award winners from Kearney today. Did Temple wear that yellow jersey every day at practice?
Yeah. Yes.
Did you ever want to just lay into him?
I went easy on him.
Oh, you did? Did you? Okay, that's he's a wrestler.
Yeah.
Like one of the best in the country. You got to watch out for him there. Did you have the clippers in the hands when you shaving Coach Minnick's beard at all?
I had nothing to do with that. That was everyone else, not me.
No, I looked. The beard's already grown back. It's crazy. It's wild. It's already down to his sternum. Hey, congratulations. Who would you like to thank for today's award?
I would like to thank my mom and dad and my brother for pushing me every day, and all my coaches.
All right. Congratulations, Isaac Beaver, winner, 2025 Bell Award. Well done, man.
The Chiefs had 5 defenders off that first Super Bowl team go to the Pro Football Hall of Fame. Bobby, Willie Lanier, Emmett Thomas, Curly Cope, and Junius Buck Buchanan. 6'7", 286. His number 86, one of the 10 retired by the Chiefs. If you control the line of scrimmage, your chances of winning are pretty doggone good. Viking quarterback Joe Cap still having nightmares. Sacked 3 times, intercepted 3 times because Buck was breathing fire in his face all day. The Chiefs ambassadors have been great partners with the Simone family for more than 40 years. They show up no matter where we go or what the weather is like. Gentlemen, if you would wander up to the front to help with our presentation, like always, that includes Bill Moss, the newest inductee into the Chiefs Hall of Fame. If you saw the game on Sunday night, he got to beat the drum. They celebrated him at halftime. I've known Billy since the beginning, rookie year. You guys coming up? Okay. It takes him a second. Go up front, Hall of Famer. Attaboy. I'm proud of you. Bobby Bell, Gary Spaney, Brian McCray, former Royal, who's always here with us. Jeb Portier, played for the Broncos. Dave Lindstrom, Mark Bowrichter, Tim Barnett. 1 year after knee replacement surgery. Dude, you look great. I saw him a year ago at a charity thing. We're delighted for you to be here. Billy was a 2-time Pro Bowler with the Chiefs, NFL Rookie of the Year. Remember the first time I interviewed him, he'd come back from an injury. They said he had a broken leg, and he was like dragging his leg to his locker. And he played the whole game. I'm like, are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. Your leg's broken. What are you doing? Still limping on that right side. You know, I've seen your journey. I've known you all these years. It's been a wild ride. I'm so proud of you, where you are today, the man you've become. Bill Moss, and a tremendous broadcaster as well. Now our Buchanan finalists, alphabetical, stomp, stomp, clap. LaMarcus Barber, Mill Valley High School. Prince Goldsby, Blue Springs South. Kyle Kuhn, St. Pius X. And Kobe Rhymes, North Kansas City. And the winner of the Buck Buchanan Award to the best lineman linebacker in the big school category, classes 5 and 6. From North Kansas City, Kobe Rhymes, head coach Dan Joyner. This dude never came off the field with the Hornets. 1,100 yards rushing, 109 total tackles, 56 solo, 19 tackles for loss, 3.5 sacks. He forced 3 fumbles and recovered 1. Here's Kobe with Mick.
Quickly here, Dave. How tall was Buck Buchanan?
6'7".
Kids?
At least 6'7".
Kids?
286.
6'7".
Oh my God, I didn't know I said 6'7".
Yeah.
I was going to go the whole day and not say that, and you just made it. I wondered why they giggled.
Could have said, yeah, they did. That's all I've been thinking about since then. Hey, congratulations. You've got, what, an Ole Miss offer, Alabama offer, Ohio. Has the entire college football playoff offered you?
That's what it feels like.
It sort of feels like. What's that like getting an offer from these big-time schools on the phone or in person or wherever?
Man, it feels great. I mean, I worked so hard to get here, and, it just shows that all the hard work pays off if you really are dedicated.
It does. Soft-spoken, so I'll ask you to eat the microphone there.
I got you.
What, you play offense and defense. What do you like better?
Defense, of course.
Defense, yeah. Now, you'll probably play that at the next level?
Yes.
Okay, awesome. You're just a junior. Do you have a timetable you think on when you're going to decide?
It's going to be before the next football season.
Next football season. Awesome. You're a wrestler as well, huh?
Yes.
Have you started yet? Wrestling
yeah.
season?
Yeah, we had a Park Hill duels not that long ago.
Awesome. Have you run into Carter Temple yet?
No, not quite.
What weight class are you?
215.
Okay, could be. Should we have the first match right here?
I mean,
in your suits and everything?
I know, right?
It'd kick me out, I think. Hey, congratulations. I hear you also play volleyball. Is that right?
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah.
How'd you get into that?
My aunt, she went to Ottawa for volleyball, and I lived with my grandma when she was in high school, and I went to all of her volleyball games and things like that. And it's always just been a sport that I loved. So, getting the opportunity to play in my freshman year, I just couldn't miss that up.
All right, are you an outside hitter? What position you play?
I'm a left. I'm a right side hitter.
Right side?
Yeah.
Nobody wants to be. They never set the right side, do they? Not as much the outside.
No, I mean, my setter's working on it, but
Okay,
he's
yeah.
really good.
Let him know. Let him know you're an award winner as well. Hey, congratulations. Anybody you want to thank? What does this award mean to you?
I mean, it means a lot, but it's just the beginning for me. I got a lot more to strive for, but I'd love to thank my mom. I wouldn't be here without her today. And I'd love to thank my coaches, Coach Joyner, Coach Palm, Coach Zubek, Coach Palm for sure. I mean, he helped me through a lot of tough times, and, he's always been and had my back, so definitely would like to thank him.
Awesome. Well said. Kobe Rhymes, your 2025 Buchanan Award winner, North Kansas City. Well done.
Thank you.
The Simone Award started in 1983 with limited fanfare. That quickly changed when Channel 4 sports director Gordon Docking embraced this event, serving as MC for the first 10 years. This year's winner was one of the reasons working at Metro Sports was so much fun. He was a high school sports junkie from Ark City. Look it up. Google it. He'd shoot midnight football practices, 6 a.m. practices, maybe back-to-back. He suffered over picking our Super 25 football poll and helped select our games of the week. He was a perfect fit in Lawrence after a move to Midco Sports, elevating their high school coverage. And even though he mainly works in promotion at KSHB, he still manages to stick his toe in high school football coverage and turn this ceremony into a TV show year after year. They had to trick him to get here. Might have been some unhappiness about all of that, but Mick somehow pulled it off. We are delighted. He's our newest Gordon Docking Media Award winner for contributions to the coverage of high school football. Here's Kyle Hass.
You don't get one of those trophies or anything.
No, they don't hand those out to 5'8", one-win high school linemen.
No, they don't.
Those don't go out a lot.
I mean, can we get the Simones on that? Get like a broadcaster trophy of a guy holding a microphone or something like that.
That's what we need for our egos.
So Kyle's the pride of Ark City, Kansas. It's spelled like Arkansas, but it's pronounced Arkansas City, Kansas.
The Arkansas River.
That's right. That's right. Of course, everybody knows that. The state's called Arkansas, all that stuff. You've been to a lot of these Simone Awards, right?
Yeah, I think this is in some way like my 12th that I've had a part of. So.
Yeah. Why, and you've always been so into high school sports, why has it been such a point of pride for you?
Oh, I mean, I grew up on Friday nights. My dad was a high school football coach, so as soon as I could hold the water jugs, I was a water boy or a ball boy. Might have contributed to a couple wins in a rain game, giving the wet balls to campus. Don't tell them that. I think it's been about 20 years since then. But no, always around high school football. I don't know what to do on a fall Friday night if I'm not near a high school football stadium. So, and now having a son,
that's why you had kids, right?
Yeah, that's why you have kids to have an excuse to go check it out. So
awesome. Were you surprised by this? You're dressed pretty nice for not knowing.
Well, I know that the event carries a certain je ne sais quoi, so you have to match the standard of the event. So even though I'm just hanging up banners, you have to match it.
Yeah, look it up, high schoolers, okay? So it's right after 6'7" in the dictionary. Hey, congratulations, 2025 Gordon Docking Award winner, Kyle Haas. Well done, sir.
Appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Bobby Bell told me Buck Buchanan was 6'8", so scratch all that other stuff. Our apologies. A lot of us have had our lives changed in powerful and positive ways by a coach, somebody who cared beyond the technique and tackles and showing you how to throw a splitter, circle change, wins and losses. They taught us how to work hard, respect people, handle adversity, and to be part of a team. That's a skill that never goes out of style. When you work in the workplace, you're going to be on somebody's team that has meetings in the conference room. Eric Driscoll checked all the boxes as a state champion coach at Blue Valley. 8 years ago, he died at age 43 after a brain aneurysm. We honor his good name with the Chiefs Coach of the Year Award presented annually by Chiefs Hall of Famer and a K-State All-American linebacker, Gary Spaney, who spent 44 years player and administrator in the Chiefs organization. Gary, would you please come forward to help us with our presentation? This is one of the greatest dudes I've ever known. And his son-in-law is who? Oh, yeah, Colin Klein, the new head coach at K-State. His Shaylin Spaney Klein is his daughter, one of the 5 girls. Gary kept thinking there was going to be a boy. There were 5 girls. Good for you. The winner of the Eric Driscoll Coach of the Year is Rod Stahlbaumer, head coach, Basler Linwood. There's only 32 of these in the NFL. 32 who will be considered for the National Don Shula of the Year award. There's also an AFC City and NFC winner as well. Bobcats' historic season, finishing 12-1, playing in the Kansas Class 5A state title game. 22 years as a head coach. He's exactly 100 games over 500. 95 of those wins coming at Basler Linwood, where he took over in 2004. Coach now with Mick Schaefer.
Pride of Bern, Kansas. There's more people like in that section right there than are in Bern, Kansas, right?
I graduated with 13.
13! Man. Were you homecoming king at least?
I was not.
No, dang. So close. Runner-up. Hey, congratulations here. You've played 8-man football and coached it, right?
Yeah.
What's harder to coach, 8-man or 11-man football?
Football's football, but no, it's harder to get people to be good and defend that much space in 8-man, but there's a lot more complexity to 11-man for sure.
Yeah, even with the smaller field, there's more space out there. So many fewer players out there. All right, what did breaking through and getting that sub-state win against St. James at home this year mean to you, mean to your team, mean to the community out there?
Yeah, the first state title appearance for Basil Linwood, and yeah, we've been growing it for a while, and so just to get a chance to break through and get there is huge, just to kind of prove to our community what's possible, and hopefully we continue to build.
Yeah, and you get to Emporia, you get to state. What was that atmosphere like, that state game day?
Our community was, I mean, they filled up the entire bleachers and gave us a heck of a send-off, and it was a really big thing. Our community really supports very, very well there, and it was fun for our guys.
What hit this year for the Bobcats? What allowed you guys to break through and be so good?
Just the grit and resiliency. We came from behind 4 fourth quarters this year, and our guys just never quit, never gave up. And so I think just that determination that that group had, and it showed up in the biggest moments.
First time I've ever seen you without a hat on. All you coaches guys should clean up nice. We're all kind of surprised here. Hey, what does this award mean to you and your staff? I know you like to call them out.
Oh, absolutely. No, any coaching award is really just, I'm a representative of the community, of the staff. We've got a great staff of coaches who work really, really hard to make me look good and help our kids have success. So it's pretty special.
Awesome. Rod Stahlbaumer, congratulations. Eric Driscoll, Coach of the Year this year. Nice job.
Okay, the big finish. Took us an hour, but we're here. The 43rd Simone Award. Again, we appreciate Mike DePasquale at DePasquale Moore for being the presenting sponsor. Mike, if you'd come up front, we would love to have you be in front of the podium so you can help with that. Mike's got this. He's been heavily involved supporting youth activities in our community for years now. He really does get it. He knows all this is way more important than just scoreboard. So we appreciate you supporting all of the young people in our area. This time it's going to be a little bit different. We're going to hear from all of the Simone finalists, not just the winner. Out of the hundreds, the thousands of teenagers who play high school football in the area, they were considered to be the top 4 for the Metro's most outstanding player. They'll be getting a cool plaque and a chat with Mick eventually. Starting with Cal Arndt, running back from St. Thomas Aquinas, head coach Randy Dreiling. If you come up front. Cal's year limited to just 7 games by injury, but he made the most of it, rushing for over 1,500 yards with 19 TDs. Coach Dreiling's been at this coaching business a long time. He says Cal is one of the best and finest people and players he has ever had the privilege to coach, ever. And coming from Coach Dreiling, that means a lot. So congratulations for that. Head on over to Mick Schaefer, and I'll talk about some of the great numbers. 7 games, over 1,500 yards rushing, 19 TDs. The most dynamic player offensively in the EKL. Arguably an absolute monster on the Kansas side of the line. Cal is settling in with Mick Schaefer.
All right, how'd you stay upright for all those carries for all those years?
Yeah, it's tiring, but it's awesome. My teammates do a great job logging for me, so it's not too tough.
And that offense you play in too. I mean, it's tough on the defense, but I know it's tough on you guys too.
Yeah, it's tough, but it works. So we've been doing a good job of it.
It does work for a lot of schools, right? What was it like winning so many games and a couple state titles in your career at Aquinas?
Yeah, it's really cool. It just speaks to the teammates I have and the coaches for putting us in good positions. So it was a fun time.
Cal's an outstanding baseball player as well, but it's going to be football for you moving forward, do you think?
It is. Yeah.
All right, and you're going to make a decision on that pretty soon?
Hopefully, yeah.
All right, let's go. I'll have some choices there. What does being up here on this stage mean to you?
Yeah, it's a blessing. I'm super thankful for the opportunity, and yeah, it's been awesome.
Well done. Cal Arndt, St. Thomas Aquinas, Simone Award finalist. Well done, sir.
Cal Arndt from St. Thomas Aquinas. Now, Sire Padilla, Gardner Edgerton running back head coach Jesse Owen with him as well. Sire rewrote all of the GE school records, incredible numbers. This year, 2,882 yards and 42 touchdowns. Is that a misprint or is that right? That's right? Okay. As a senior. He helped the Trailblazers reach the state semifinals after back-to-back 6A titles. I actually had him in a media class. I was the dumb sub, and sometimes you never know how kids are going to be. This was the most polite, nice young man. He answered questions, smiled, stayed off his phone. Gardner, no phones. You have to write a pink note. It goes to Mr. Bell. Nobody wants that to happen. But it's a product of great culture in the high school with Frank Bell and Jesse Owen. Sire Padilla, our finalist for the Simone, on his way over to talk to Mick Schaefer. He's also headed to Pitt State, but a pit stop now with Mick.
All right, he's not 30 years old. He just looks it. My goodness, how are you, Sire?
I'm good. How are you?
Great. Congratulations on being one of the 4 Simone finalists this year. How did you stay upright for all those carries?
I just have a great O-line. They blocked for me, honestly. I trusted them, so I didn't get tackled as much as you'd think.
Yeah, and you're 6'2" and about 215 pounds. That helps as well. What was it like winning a couple state titles in your career? Your questions are going to be the same as Cal's, by the way, because you guys both had long, great careers.
It was cool. It was really cool. It was we won the first state championship in Gardner, so that was like, I can't even explain that. The whole community came together, parades, everything. It was great, but the whole season, the whole career, I liked it. It was successful.
You hear that, administration? They had parades at Gardner, okay? And when they won back-to-back state titles. You're going to Pitt State. Why are you going to be a gorilla?
A lot of my coaches were gorillas. I have people I look up to who came through from Pitt State, and they're all great people and great football players. So I'm just excited to go there.
Pretty cool for you to be on the stage today. Mm-hmm. Was this a goal for you?
Honestly, no, but it just happened playing hard.
Yeah, worked out, absolutely.
Sure.
Keeping your head down and playing hard. Sire Padilla, Gardner Edgerton, congratulations for being a finalist. Well done, man.
Sire's head coach, Jesse Owen, was a Pitt State gorilla as well. Finally, Aiden Wilhelm, another senior quarterback, punter, and Blue Springs South head coach, Alan Wilmus. He might have been the most dangerous dual-threat quarterback in the Metro. Over 2,000 yards passing, 29 touchdowns, only 7 interceptions. And if the field was open to run, big mistake. He was going to tuck it and go. Over 500 yards on the ground with 5 TDs, leading the Jags to a 9-1 record, 7-0. Suburban Gold? That's a bad conference. That's tough, dude, right? You beat some good teams? All right, here's Aiden. Welcome him. Give him a nice hand as he makes his way over to chat with Mick Schaefer. Congratulations.
All right, if you were watching one Sunday morning on CBS, you saw Aiden and Matt Ryan have a throwing skills competition at Arrowhead. How cool was that?
It was a blessing to be there and just to experience that. It was a blessing to meet them and everything.
How'd you get chosen for that, besides being really good at football?
It was brought to my attention by my head coach. They reached out to them, CBS did, and asked if I wanted to participate.
And who won that competition with the former Super Bowl quarterback?
I did beat him in the competition.
Aiden won the competition, okay? Wasn't even close. That was really cool to see. Great season for you guys. I know it ended earlier than you want. How do you put the whole season in perspective, individually and team-wise?
It was a blessing to play with my teammates. You know, we had a really great bond, and I feel like we changed the culture at that school, going from the 1-9 my sophomore year to the 9-1, and I just loved playing with those guys.
Absolutely, you are going in that direction here. You chose Rice to play college football, right? Why are you going to be an Owl?
I liked the coaches' visions there. They seemed like they had their stuff done, new coaching staff, and I wanted to join for the ride.
Yeah, you got to be smart, too, to go to that school. What does it mean for you to be up here amongst the 4 best in KC?
It's a blessing. You know, I try my best every game, and I believe it was from my coaches, my parents, and my teammates that really put me in this spot.
Yeah, congratulations, Aiden Wilhelm, Blue Springs South, quarterback, Simone Award finalist. Well done, man.
You may have heard about the Simone Award, but not really known how or why we got here. It's a story of personal pain and paying it forward. The Simone family suffered a great loss that's become one of the great teaching moments for all of us. watching them deal with grief and move forward, helping so many others at so many levels. Take a look at the scoreboard, if you would, and watch the story of Tommy Simone.
Tommy and I got to be friends early on through baseball, football, basketball, playing all sports together. He was one of those guys that at a very early age, you can tell, as I look back now, had a real positive influence on me.
He was my big brother. We did everything together.
He was that guy that you could lean on as a teammate, make you feel good about yourself, lifting people up.
He was a loving friend.
He was big for his age. He wouldn't let, we call classmates, pick on kids that were not as fortunate or not as popular.
He was kind of wise beyond his years, I would have to say.
All of us probably later on as we became more athletic and got older, started learning leadership qualities. It's kind of funny to look back. Tommy had those at 10, 11 years old. So he was a really special guy, somebody that I miss a lot.
That day, was the day that changed my life.
Anthony Simone was writing some checks when son told him he was going next door to the drugstore for some bubble gum. But the pharmacy was closed, so Tommy had to cross the street to a grocery store.
I heard a screeching, glass breaking, it sounded like an accident. And I jumped straight up and ran outside, and I saw him laying at the street.
Just driving down, we were thinking, he has a broken leg, something to that extent. That's kind of what our conversation was, driving down the hospital. And it was the moment that we popped in. My mom saw my dad's face. Even she just felt for.
This is your first game, son. Why are you here? Why are you here for your sake, not mine? Because the thing is nice. It's a very number. Like all the world, it's yours. But it passes this evening. And what lasts is what you learn. And what you learn about is life. That's what sports is all about. Life.
I think it was the spirit, and I can't tell you at the time I thought that it was important. Rather than to keep his name alive, the spirit was. I still remember when I think about it, I look back, I remember looking at my father, when I was standing up there getting my award, and thinking, wow, I'm so proud. And then I remember looking at Anthony and Lee, and there were tears in their eyes for different reasons. There was joy and there was sadness. Because I was representing, their family. I was representing their son. Beyond any dream that I could ever have about where it has grown to, and it's all because of Tommy's spirit again, and our friends and people that see what the award's about and take it to heart. I get chills right now just thinking about it. Knowing Anthony and knowing Tommy, I'm not surprised that his memory has developed this into this. I'm not surprised that the type of person he was could have led to something like this. To see these great athletes and how this is what they strive for. This is what at the beginning of the year they want to win the Simone. It's like the Heisman Trophy for college players. They want to win.
So that's Tommy's story, his legacy, which now includes a stop at Platte County High School. The grand entrance is finally here. Please welcome the 2025 Thomas A. Simone Award winner, Rocco Marriott. With all the wins and yards passing and touchdowns in the most critical times, it's hard to boil his high school career down to just a couple of minutes of video, but we did our best. Take a look up at the screen again at Rocco's body of work to reach this point in his career.
Causing planes, I'm always boarding. Just out touring down in Charlotte like I play for Hornets. When I'm performing, never boring, now you can't afford it. Champagne Perrier, finish frames on my face. Looking like I'm from the deep. These no Cartiers. Pockets deep, 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 bro. I can make it in my seat, bro. Do you, I'm doing me, bro. Making noise, use a beat, bro. Whoa. I press the button and the doors go off like, whoa. That money clip us not a new, now looks like. Neighborhood be the name. Neighborhood no crib. Neighborhood that's me. Neighborhood that's Nick. Neighborhood do the dance. Neighborhood do the deal. Okay, thought I'd never make it like no way. I'm the real deal, no role play. Mondays out, that's no days. Watch how y'all rose. He be the shooter, that's cocaine. No real deals, that's rose. Got no pay, yo, no say. Okay, this the new tell them read it. Been the one since the fetus. Don't sleep with me till the beat it. That's a no. Spend the dope for no reason. Got a ball here, Mr. Clean. Put the big bags overseas, then we gon' go. I press the button and the doors go like, that money clip us not a new man inside.
One-yard touchdown run by Rocco Marriott. Good for the Platte County Pilot. Touchdown.
All right, since you're already checking out the video board, take a look at what the first Simone banner is going to look like. We can show it to you. It's going to be here eventually. It'll hang in this gym forever as we mark kind of a historic time for Pirate football and what the team was able to get done under Coach Utes. We saw the touchdown in overtime, playing on one leg. Was it your good leg or your bad leg? Right leg was the one you messed up? Okay. This is kind of a class reunion for me every year when a lot of the former winners, Simone and Nigro era, come back and support the kids in front of them. Collectively, if they would come up to the table in front. We're going to start with a Nigro winner from 1974, Carl Tutorino. Simone's took over the award after the Nigro award went dormant. And Carl was 1974 Rockhurst High School winner, correct? Good for you. Jeff Kelso, the first Simone winner at Park Hill, 1983. Jason Thorin, now the head coach at Lawrence High School, where he starred. Later played at the University of Kansas, is here. Chase Kaufman, NFL tight end. He won the Simone while being a student at Raymore Peculiar High School. Fellas, thank you for being here. As always. Quick stats. What a career it's been for Rocco. 28 consecutive wins as a junior and senior. 14-0. Hi, Chase. 14-0 both years. Nearly 3,600 yards passing this fall, 52 touchdowns, only 6 interceptions, over 700 yards rushing with 13 more scores. He said he wouldn't come out of the game after he got hurt unless they took a chainsaw and cut his leg off. Nobody had a chainsaw. He stayed in the game. We saw the way that ended. Sprained every ligament that you can sprain. Headed to play for a national championship winning quarterback at Nebraska, Scott Frost, now the head coach at Central Florida. All right, time to join the club, the newest member. Get on up there, military press that trophy, go in front, and meet the former winners, now part of the pack. Simone winner, Rocco Marriott. Great thing about that trophy, it weighs like 200 pounds. All of these big, strong, tough guys, they pick it up and they're like, holy cow. Also, what I've learned is the tall guys typically have tall moms. It's not about the dad, right? It's the mom. Head over to Mick Schaefer. I'm sure he's going to grill you over there as Rocco makes his way. He's already packing. January 6th, he'll be in college and have a roommate who won't like his crap being strewn all over the room.
Where's the football? Do we have the football still? I want to say we've never had a Simone winner throw a pass to a Taylor winner. It's a horrible pass, too. Here we go. Where's Braden at? Can you throw? There we go. Careful. Where's Braden? Oh, there we go. One last connection. They did it. There we go. I almost had the wrestling match. I had to get that. Hey, you threw a lot of those to him, right?
I did.
Nice. What do you think about today?
I mean, it's a lot to soak in. Everybody in the assembly. I mean, everybody, all the great players in Kansas City all gathered here, so it's an honor.
It is an honor. All the parking issues, all the stuff. This was because of you today, Rocco. But it beats going to Liberty last year, right?
Yeah, I mean, that was a cool experience too, but obviously having it at my school is the best.
You get there, you're a finalist. How motivated are you to get to this moment here today?
Yeah, I mean, if you think about it, it's really, you're playing for your team. So we were really going, the goal was to go back to back, and all this kind of just comes with it.
It does come with it. You went back to back. You didn't bleach your hair this year.
I did not. None of us did.
None of you did. Did you do anything else, like superstitious-wise?
No, not really. We kind of just thought of it as more of a business trip. We had already been there, so it's kind of just doing it again.
Absolutely. This one, I saw you after the game. This one hit different as a senior than as a junior, right?
Yeah, I mean, it was super emotional. I've been playing with the same group of guys since I was, in elementary school, so it was super emotional time.
You guys go to overtime. You win. You storm the field. And they say, not so fast. You have to win again. What was that ride like to finish it off?
I mean, it was super emotional. Play gets called back. Defense makes a great stop on the last play to really secure it, so it was a great time.
The last play of your highlight film there was scoring with 6 seconds left against Rockhurst to win that game. Is that your all-time favorite play?
Probably up there, but we really had to make a comeback, which is one of the only time really.
You hadn't been in that position before.
So it was really cool.
Absolutely. How are you health-wise, by the way?
I'll be fine. I don't need surgery, so that's all that matters.
Okay, just sprained all those ligaments as well. All right, so you decommitted from James Madison. You're going to UCF. Will you be cheering for the Dukes still in the playoff?
Of course, yeah. I mean, the coaching staff there is super special, so hoping they can go out and beat Oregon.
What sold you on UCF?
I mean, just the coaching staff is really great. The developmental, pieces that I'll have there. Coach Milton, quarterback coach, was an outstanding college football player too. So it's really that part.
And you're bringing one of your tight ends with you, huh?
I am, Brooks. So we'll probably room together. I'm assuming that'll be great.
Yeah, where's he at? Stand up, Brooks. There we go. Who's the cleaner one of you two? Or are we
I
about
don't
to find
know.
out?
I guess we'll have to find out.
We're about
yeah.
to find out. All right, good stuff. Congratulations on all this stuff today. Who do you want to shout out? Who do you want to thank? What does this moment mean to you? You got the stage here for as long as you want. Again, I parked a half mile away for you, okay, Rocco? Take your time. This day's for you.
Yeah, so first I'd like to thank God. Obviously, without him, we wouldn't be in this position. And, my parents, my family, all my teammates throughout the years, all the coaches throughout the years, Coach Oots, Coach Baskerville, my trainers, Coach Hoover, and Cheyenne, I don't know if she's here, but, all the people that have really helped motivate me and push me to be my best person I can be.
Well, you rushed for 14 touchdowns this year. You got one more carry here, okay? And it's going to be a heavy one. Lap around the gym with the Simone Award trophy. Congratulations. You earned it, my man. Well done. Rocco Marriott, 2025 Simone Award winner.
All right, students, while you're standing up, give us one more round of applause for all the recipients, finalists, everybody that's here. This is all the time I could get you. Head to fourth hour. Have a great day.